How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. So thanks.
There's Kevin. Good morning, guys.
Morning,
Yes.
morning.
We operate in every field, so not just in nursing, but in electrical engineering, in truck drivers is a huge demand. Mostly everything blue collar related. We want to show you how professional we operate in any way to answer, of course, all your questions and to really show you how we treat the candidates, because I know that there are some bad experience definitely made, especially with some Gulf states from what I've heard, and we want to show you how we do it.
After completing the 2 years of studies, can they come for apprenticeship program here, or they have to remain there for 2 years of experience and come back to Germany?
Basically, there's one general law when it comes to getting people a visa permission from India, that they have a diploma or a degree which is at least 2 years of endurance, which is in a valid Indian institution. So this is a good thing, because 2 years ago you always had to let it verify in Germany. In general, the visa law does not require a German certificate. A little bit of German is not mandatory, but it makes it way easier for the candidate. I would always recommend a solid A2 level is a good start. The special thing is nursing. Nursing usually requires B2 certification. Once the candidates reach Germany and everyone talks German, it's still hard to learn, but it's way faster and easier because you have to adjust to everyone speaking German. I just wanted to show you that the political direction in Germany is to getting more and more open. And in general, the nursing area got more prioritized, even more than before, but some other areas as well. Truck drivers, for example. So usually when the candidate enters Germany, he has to take care of banking accounts, he has to take care of a SIM card for his phone, health insurance, social security, city registration, he has to take care of housing, apartments, accommodations. For all of those things we take care of in our process, and we're the only ones that I know that do it like this. Before the visa appointment, the candidate already gets his social security card from us, because if the embassy sees the social security number, it's basically like an identification number in Germany. Usually only people in Germany have it. And what we also have is a team of 7 highly specialized lawyers only for visa law, because we have made some bad experiences with the German authorities. They can be tough, because once a decision is made, it is tough to change it. And sometimes the people working there make mistakes as well. If there's a lawyer involved, it's a different game. So the candidate does not have to request his own visa. We will do it for him. When the candidate goes to the embassy already has everything. Usually what they will do is they make an identity check. Makes life way easier and faster.
If a student completes his 2 year of ITI, German certificate, then he goes for 6 months for the automobile sector. When he comes over here, can he work in the automobile sector, or he work in a machine shop?
He can work wherever he wants to. This is also a law that changed. Before, you always had to work in the area you are specified in. This is not the case anymore. If you have a 2-year degree, then you are labeled as a skilled worker. You can work in the area that you get a job in. The drivers is the only exception. Truck drivers can only be truck drivers. They can't be bus drivers. Bus drivers can only be bus drivers. They cannot be truck drivers. In Germany, you need 2 different permissions to drive. The truck driving license. They also need the permission to transport goods. In Germany, you have several categories of drivers. The highest is able to deliver oil or food, and this is always the license that we give them, so they can drive everything and have every job opportunity. So for the logistics companies, the drivers we bring in are of great value because they have the highest license.
So yeah, what I'm basically doing is coordinating between the companies and the candidates which are placed anywhere in the world, and I'm doing the interviews for them, with them together, helping them in the process. As soon as they reach here, I'm gonna pick them up from airport or main station, and yeah, just like do the registration with them. Basic stuff like getting a SIM card, showing around a little bit from the city, make them feel comfortable and give them a good feeling about like, yeah, coming to another country.
In Bergheim, there's a group of 6 guys living together. Huge apartment. They are free to stay as long as they wish. They pay a rent, of course, but usually when the family comes, they have to look for an own apartment. If they have any questions, they are always welcome here.
Yeah.
And what's your experience with the Indian immigrants?
Thankful, intelligent, hardworking. Actually, this is very important. The company looks the most at the work ethic. So if they are motivated and hardworking, the company honors this way more than if they speak good German but are lazy.
The things you have to support them in is, for example, being confident. Now, when they first come here, of course, anyone would be very shy. When you're coming into a new company, that's what they are looking, how you behave.
From our feedback, they're really happy with the Indian guys.
Welcome again here at the Federal Institute for Vocational Education and Training. Our mission is to facilitate cooperation between German training providers and their international partners, with a strong focus now on skilled labor migration. Brief mention of the German training industry consists of training units and academies of manufacturing firms and industry associations. You have, for example, Volkswagen academies, or Siemens Academy, and so on. Then you have vocational training centers, mostly of the chambers. You have technical colleges, also schools for master craftspeople, training equipment suppliers, publishing houses for learning material, and also distance training providers. Here we have more than 220 corporate profiles of German education providers and consultants. Everybody can look for themselves in these profiles and find somebody who suits his needs.
In Germany, everybody has to go to school. So we have 9 years of compulsory schooling. After school, you then have a choice, a basic choice between going to university or doing VET. About 30% of youngsters choose this path to go to university, and 70% go for VET education. Now, these are rough numbers, not exact. Within the VET system, there's two options. One is dual VET, which we talk about now, and school-based VET. And what you do depends on the profession that you choose. We have here the most popular professions in dual VET last year. We have technical professions, so skilled crafts. Technical professions are in the dual VET system, like motor vehicle mechatronics technician or IT specialist. More management and office professions like office management assistant, salesperson, and we have some medical and health professions like the medical assistant. We have about 1.3 million trainees at the moment in the different years, and every year about 460,000 to 500,000 start. What is also interesting to know is that about 50% of the population in Germany have undergone dual VET. That means it's popular and it has a good reputation.
Here it's the Logistics Academy, where we train truck drivers, bus drivers. We have one school for driving teachers. We operate 2 driving schools, one here, one in Frechen. And we also have, this is the main part, company that brings skilled people to Germany, from India, from Malaysia, from Indonesia, from Vietnam, and from Colombia.
There's additional advantage, especially this Kerala. A lot of people colonized to Dutch, Portuguese. So the people assimilate and they're ready to integrate into a different culture.
Yeah, Kochi has, from what I saw, one of the highest living standards. Bangalore has one of the highest living standards. And it also has a good education. India has a strong economy. All companies have this bottleneck. Either the candidates are really bad, or when they are in Germany, the integration is really bad. And we are, from what I know, the only company that really cares for the candidates. We have a good selection process. What we do is basically everything the customer asked for. Yesterday I had a meeting with the city of Frechen. It's a city near to of Cologne. In small cities, decisions get made way faster than in Cologne. They asked for white-collar jobs. First time we have this. Like Verwaltung, Sachbearbeitung, where we are really strongest in the free economies. Like Hitachi is one of our biggest customers, main Japanese player in Germany, massive company. MVV Energie. Timon is really big for repairment. We have Scania, one of the biggest truck mechanic. Polyclinic here in Cologne, 20,000 employees for nurse. Yeah, massive company as well. We have AKN, train drivers. Basically in any area we have at least one major player. Wie Sie gesehen haben, haben wir hier viel Delegationsbesuch und viele Menschen, die kommen werden. Heute ging es speziell um ein Portfolio von 3 Millionen Fachkräften, die ihre Zukunft in Deutschland sehen aus allen Bereichen. Sei es Mechatronik, sei es Karosseriebau, sei es Pflege, sei es aber auch Elektronik. Alle Bereiche, die Deutschland eben wirklich, wirklich dringend braucht. Berufskraftfahrer natürlich auch nicht auszuschließen. Und wie Sie sehen, haben wir direkten Draht dazu. Die einzige große Hürde, die wir wirklich haben, ist die deutsche Bürokratie. Das gehen wir als nächstes an. Wir freuen uns, Sie auch bald in unseren Standorten in Bogota oder in Indien zu begrüßen, wo Sie dann mal die Arbeit vor Ort sehen werden. Deswegen, um nichts mehr zu verpassen, bitte abonnieren Sie den Kanal, geben Sie gerne auch ein Like oder teilen Sie das. Wenn Sie Fragen haben oder sich überlegen, wie das Ganze bei Ihnen aussehen kann, unsere Gespräche sind unverbindlich, transparent, ehrlich und direkt. Nehmen Sie sich gerne 15 Minuten, 10 reichen vielleicht sogar auch, um kurz einfach mit einem Berater von uns zu sprechen und zu schauen, wie dieser Prozess für Sie aussehen kann, weil man kann nicht pauschal sagen, dass das für diesen Kandidat oder diese Stelle pauschal so passt, sondern man muss sich das Unternehmen einmal die Stellenprofile anschauen und die Qualifikationen anschauen. Darauf basierend können wir eine Einschätzung geben. Vorab sowas zu geben ist sehr, sehr schwierig und auch nicht so intelligent. Deswegen lassen Sie uns einmal kurz sprechen, dann geben wir eine Einschätzung und können auch Ihre Situation verstehen. Bis dann und bis zum nächsten Mal.